We're recording now.
Yes, sir.
Boy, this podcasting is thirsty work. When I'm thirsty, I like to drink a nice glass of prime hydration. The only drink for Frivals Podcast. And if you ninjas are handing out free money, then
Or maybe some Highland Spring.
yeah, just pay a ninja man.
Yeah, man.
I want some money.
What's his name? K. What?
It's knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge, strength, and integrity. Everything that this channel stands for.
Oh, very true. Very, very true. I like that.
So, yeah, man, we're back
Back.
once again.
That's good, bro.
We only got one mic, like Nas.
That's
all
all
I
we
need
need.
is one mic,
That's all we
one
need,
mic.
man.
F cars, F some money. That's all I need, man. Is one mic so I can let off the bars. And I'm back. My name's H to the Izzo, G to the Izzy.
Hey.
For sheezy, my kneesy, my arms stay breezy. Like the wind.
You just letting it off like that, bro.
Just letting off, lick off the things. That's how I feel.
I feel how you feel, man. Energy.
And I'm back with my big brother.
What's up, then, my brother?
Biggs brother.
What's good, baby?
Used to be Damon. Biggs brother.
man. What's happening, baby?
We've had a good day, man.
It's been lovely. Family day, man. It's family, innit? Family time.
Fantastic.
Football's a bit of a myth for me at the moment. It is what it is. We said, didn't we, on the last one? I knew for Liverpool is a wrap.
In fact, one sec. I've
Right.
not been recording the audio.
Ooh.
So we'll run again.
We're going to run again.
So, yeah, we'll run them same jokes again. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for an exciting episode of the Frivals Podcast. Time right now, currently in the UK, is 23:04. I'm here with my tasty beverage, Prime Hydration, Orange Edition.
Ooh, orange.
Orange.
Okay.
I know these
I've not
ninjas-
tasted.
This is tasting sublime. Sensational.
Sublime, bro.
The
You had
things
some
they do
breezy
for
description,
you.
yeah.
And I know.
Like that.
Sensational.
Oh, okay.
You know why it's sensational?
Talk to me.
Because I want these ninjas to start paying me to plug their crappy drink. That poison you're pushing to kids. That's right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly you've been poisoning the generation.
Ah.
But guess what? This was on offer for £1 because them kids have woken up.
Yeah, I mean, this is the epitome of orange drink, innit? It's not orange
The
juice.
epitome of foolishness.
This is orange drink.
Of kids being stupid.
Yeah, man.
Fighting over a drink and paying £30 for one bottle of juice. Are you dumb?
I don't think there's anything about orange just in there, you know. But
Nah.
I could be wrong. Hold on.
The only thing that's orange is the colour outside. The actual drink is probably not even orange.
I think the thing that is reconstituted.
Don't nobody sue us. This is just
Ah,
jokes.
the coconut water, bro. What?
Orange
Filtered
coconut.
water, bro. What's gonna be sewer water, bro? Like, what? Yeah, some of these ingredients, you know, is a bit of a madness, you know, bro. That's not a selling point, you know. Filtered water. What you're telling me is it's not sewage water.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then reconstituted powdered coconut water, bro. Reconstituted powdered
So what? There's powder in there.
powdered coconut water, bro. Like
Oh, that might be the
Acid.
chemical stuff that's killing them kids. Allegedly.
mineral salt. And you know the one word that I've not said, bro, and the one word that I cannot see in here.
Orange.
Orange. This is that is the epitome of orange drink.
Orange drink, man.
That's orange drink,
So
bro.
basically, this is flat Sunny Delight. In fact, no,
Mad.
Sunny Delight was flat. In fact, it is just Sunny Delight.
It is pretty much this generation's version of Sunny D.
Yeah.
A drink that may quench your thirst at least.
Allegedly.
Alright.
I've never really drunk it when I've been thirsty.
Mad.
It's more for clout.
And the kids were going mad for this as well, weren't they?
I can
Well,
remember-
to be honest with you, we went mad for Sunny D though, to be fair.
True, we weren't paying £10 for a bottle.
Nah, hell no.
And it weren't running out like that.
But I know a 2-2 man, I think I got Alzheimer's from it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to them.
Hope they make a speedy recovery.
Yeah,
if
man.
they can. But
And I mean, no one remember if they could, potentially.
I had Sunny D the other day, the pineapple flavour, nice.
What? Sunny D?
Yeah, man.
They're still popping out new flavours?
It's still out there in the world.
Ooh, shout out to Sunny D.
Yeah, man. It's not Sunny Delight no more.
Of course.
Just Sunny D.
So it's actually called Sunny D?
Yeah.
Tax write-off, love it.
Yeah.
Shout out to them allegedly.
They had to rebrand.
Come on. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes
That's the best way, man.
you've got to rebrand. You've got to know when you've had your run and we need to start afresh with a new thing.
Are you going to do it with this channel one day? Rebrand?
One day. Hopefully. Way down the line.
If we get sued by Prime
yeah.
The
We talk about that orange drink.
The slanderous comments that have been made.
Yeah, that's wild.
Then we're gonna have to rebrand.
Yeah,
so,
we might have to.
Yeah, man. We'll just be the bros, man.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Prime. You know what? Shout out to everyone trying to get the hustle on.
Yeah, man.
And just trying to make money.
The hustle's over now though because that cost me £1.
Yeah. So clearly the market prices.
Yeah.
People have realised actually orange drink is not really
yeah.
worth more than £1.
No.
I'd love to know, I would love to know how much it cost them
to make that.
To make this.
Probably like 20p.
If that, bro. And that's the beauty. That's why I marvel at these men, because these men are doing Jurgen Klopp business. They're taking a little and they're making a lot out of the little, bro. Because for when people are paying £10 for orange drink or whatever flavour drink that they have, because none of it had real fruit in,
and keeping the bottle proof after,
brother, that's it as a trophy.
Yeah.
And it's literally a plastic bottle, right? There's nothing special
Is
about
it even
the bottle.
orange inside?
Brother.
It's maybe a little bit orange.
That's one of them little letters and words that they have at the end of the ingredients to make it orange.
In fact, try a bit.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, after reading that, I'm slightly disheartened.
Just have a little taste and give it honest.
Wow, it literally, yeah. Yeah, Sunny D tastes better than this, bro.
Oh, 100%. It tastes like it's got actual fruit in it.
This is my personal opinion as well. This is just my personal opinion. I would rather have a Capri Sun.
Yeah. I'd rather just drink water, to be honest.
I'd rather drink water.
That's probably got more flavour.
And it's got an almost acrid.
It tastes like medicine.
And I think sort of sweetness. And you know what it is, yeah? I understand, obviously, the world is saying that we shouldn't have sugars. And we should steer away from, natural sugars.
Yeah.
I don't want to replace natural sugars with unnatural sweeteners.
Yeah.
But surely that's going to do us more harm. It might not give us diabetes, but I swear it's going to give us some other sort of issue.
That's it, man. Somebody's suing them, to be fair.
For real?
Yeah, because there's more chemicals allowed in the drink than what should legally be.
Man.
So, yeah, I think Prime's on his way out, to be honest.
Shout out to them. They had a good run, though.
Bad boy run.
They had a good run, man.
Bad boy, no Diddy, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, shout out to you boys. You made a lot of money. Seeing them pop up with a lot of sponsors and all them thing there. You did well, man. You did well. You know who else had a good run?
Cool.
Arsenal had a good run, bro.
Yeah, we had a great run.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Bro.
No, this year we've had
You stepped up.
We've had an excellent run.
You stepped up.
The key out there.
Stepped up, man. I have to say, I was a bit salty when you beat us 3-1.
Oh, no, I can tell.
I was salty, man. And I was like...
that's the most vexed I've seen you in a while.
Yeah, man. It was almost... when you think, I pray these N-words don't win. Nothing,
That drive home was awkward.
Listen, bro. I was
You even got onto me about my victory music.
Yeah, I was spitting, bro. I was spitting.
You even knew that was my victory music?
Yeah, I was spitting.
I never told no one before I got victory music.
Nah, bro. It disturbed my spirit, man. But to their credit, they switched it up after that.
Yeah.
And this just seemed to I don't know if they got hair on their chest or what, but yeah, they're about their work.
100%.
They were about the work, and I was like, actually, I got to respect what's going on over there. And I do think at the moment, I've said this to you off camera, many times, I think they're ready. If they get it right in the summer, they're ready for a little run.
Yeah, they're ready to win. They're ready to win something major.
Yeah, they're ready for a run. A good, maybe couple of... So, obviously, we both said, acknowledge Chelsea could be a problem in the next couple of years if they get the coaching
they have to be.
situation right. But I think Arsenal have enough. Because, again, games should be won and lost in the headers, in the head-to-heads.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, it should be when Chelsea play Arsenal, that's when the league is decided. When you play Man City, that's when the league is decided. And at the moment, you lot are playing like the only time you're not going to win the something, it was when you're not winning the head-to-heads. And at the moment, I would say you will do everything not to lose a head-to-head.
Yeah. But then we throw it away against somebody who...
Villa, that's the maturity thing. But you'll learn from that. Because what I liked is, you lost to Villa, which was kind of mad. But look what you've done since then.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed that to like cause you to stumble. With Liverpool, the minute they lost to Man United in the FA Cup, drew against Man United in the league, it was just bad result after bad result. Their head had gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you lot, your character switched for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. I know because everyone's calling them bottle jobs and that, but that's a myth. These ain't bottlers, you know.
No.
They might not get always the result that they want.
And even at the start of the season, we was never meant to be in that position.
Nah.
Anyway, I think you can only really be a bottle when people expect you to do something. You can't then later on change that and just be like, well, because you're doing all right now.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like Gary Neville thought we're going to win it. He said Arsenal. He had the feeling.
I think last season he said no. This season he said yeah.
Yeah, this season he said they were going to win it. I was like, everyone thought, with Declan Rice, that could be the key.
Yeah.
And that has been the key. But actually, beyond all of that, I think they've just kicked on tactically.
Yeah. Defensively,
they've been immense. Obviously, we were looking, weren't we, at the stats of some of the best defensive performances in the Premier League. And, I mean, they're nowhere near
the
all-time greats.
Yeah.
But within this current generation and climate, they're beasts, bro.
Yeah.
They're beasts. Like,
the defenders that we've got could sell for big money.
Yeah, I don't even know if they would do as well in another team. Again, it's that thing of Jamie Carragher for us had to be on the team sheet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have been Jamie Carragher.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like some guys are just brilliant for the system.
For PSG
as it was for Barcelona. So I just feel like Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White's a myth to me. How they managed to make him a right back.
He's been sensational.
And he's been brilliant this season. Solid. Like, I ain't really been seeing him get twisted up. You watch the games more than me.
No,
I've just not seen it really. Like,
he started off a little bit slow.
But that's because he started off slow because he was still trying to understand and learn the position. Because don't forget, he came in as a centre back. They quickly shifted him out to the right, and it's like, is this me? In fact, I'll go as far as to say, and this is more for the older heads, he's not as good as this player, but he reminds me of this player, Marcus Bubble.
Okay.
The German. Like.
Any relation to Ryan?
Nah, bro. Nah.
But
he was elite.
Yeah.
And he was just solid. Great. He was competent going forward, and he was absolutely solid defensively.
Yeah.
And that's Ben White. He's not Kyle Walker. He's not Reece James when he's fit. But he's not getting twisted up. He's not making you. He's not making you vulnerable like Trent.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He's holding it down.
Yeah.
And the whole team then is the compactness of the team is immense. You know what I'm saying? So it can only get better. Like if you got rid of Zinchenko and got another really good left back.
Yeah.
It's just adding to what is already a brilliant situation. Again, you probably do need to now what you need to do is make sure you've got the good backup. Because Emil Smith-Rowe ain't doing it.
No.
And
Eddie, Reece.
Yeah, they need the backup for the key players. More for the defensive really than anything else. Just whatever happens, you can always win a 1-0.
Yeah.
But you just don't want to get to the place where you
Gabriel's out,
defensively.
and you're like, oh, what am I doing?
Well, we saw what happened when Saliba was gone.
Yeah.
The shape wasn't the same, and defensively, he couldn't do this,
And Gabriel had a bad game yesterday, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, it didn't look that great.
But he still won.
Still won.
But
Saliba was on job.
Was covering. And that, as long as someone's on job.
One of his best performances for a while.
There we go. And you need that. And half of the time, we're not. The weird thing is, I don't really hear people say Saliba's immense, Saliba's immense. Like that tells me them man ain't having to do a lot of hard work like that.
Nah.
That the system is doing so well.
Yeah, the system just
complements it's taking care of everything.
Yeah.
When your defender's like constantly being hailed, that's
yeah.
because your team is getting ragged.
Same with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that means your midfield ain't doing it. That means, if keeper's having to make 10 saves, no one should be getting saves off.
Mm-hmm.
Or shots off, should I say. No one should be having to make that many saves.
When you're conceding like 2-3 shots a game, that means the system's
something
working.
needs to tighten. Yeah, bro. Listen, someone's attack needs to tighten up, or you just need to acknowledge we've come up against a really good defence.
And that's the thing, we don't concede many chances.
At all. Not conceding many chances, and ultimately then you don't concede many goals. You're not giving away many penalties. You're solid at set pieces. Bro, this is almost George Graham-esque.
And even, what's he called, David Raya, as much as he's made a couple of mistakes, it happens. Goalkeeper, it's more highlighted because it normally leads to a goal. But one thing he's really good at doing is just commanding the box. If they throw a ball in or cross in, 9 times out of 10 he's dealt with it or caught it. He doesn't have to make loads of saves because the ball don't really get to nobody for him to have a chance. That's why when they do have chances and they score, it doesn't look as good. But I think he has been a big difference this season. I don't think he's amazing. I don't even think he's that much better than Ramsdale, but there's certain aspects of his game
that complement the defensive structure.
Yeah, the system.
Yeah, I feel like you're onto a good thing. We were talking about this. Obviously, it's not quite accurate when it comes to Chelsea. Their best defensive record. They had a world class. They have one of the Premiership's. For me, the Premiership's best keeper.
Yeah.
I know people keep saying Peter Schmeichel, but actually he wasn't. That's not true. Petr Cech was hands down a better goalkeeper.
100%.
Hands down a better goal. Schmeichel was almost a bit like Pickford, but I'm not saying in skill level or quality, but like how people rate Pickford because his volumes of shot saving is massive. And Kepa was the same, to be fair. His volume of shot saving was huge. But actually in the key moments, he probably had more mistakes. Yeah. And I think Schmeichel wouldn't necessarily make lots of mistakes, but I'm just saying he faced a high volume. So when you see a man doing a lot, like David De Gea, innit? When you see a man doing a lot, you focus more on what he's doing. No one ever talked about David Seaman being one of the best Premier League goalkeepers ever. Yeah. But the brother didn't really have to do much.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But he wasn't conceding loads. But he didn't have to do much. So the reason why you like Schmeichel over Seaman is because Schmeichel was seen doing more.
That's it.
But that's reflect. If David Seaman was, Nigel Martin was the same way. He was a great shot stopper.
Yeah. And same with Petr Cech as well.
Yeah. Petr Cech, when he had to make the save.
No, but like one save and just.
But he made it.
Yeah, just do it.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
that's harder to do even when you look at Ramsdale. He was saying his biggest issue is concentration. Yeah. Because a lot of the time he's not having to do stuff. Yeah. When he's not having to do stuff and then he's called upon to do something, it's causing him problems. And that's what they used to say about David James. Like, one of his biggest problems was he wasn't locked into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Fabian Barthez, who would just go on a 60-yard. He had to keep himself busy because there was a chance he was going to mess up. He was going to do a gaff. Yeah.
You know, there was there. Whereas certain dudes like I say, your Petr Cechs, your David Seamans, those guys are overlooked. People like David Raya, he doesn't need to be an elite as we look at it, goalkeeper. He just needs to play his role within that system. And as long as he's doing that and he's not making the system vulnerable, if they feel shaky about him, then you have a problem. If they can defend and defend comfortably with him, then that's a great situation to be in. And then moving forward, you can say, all right, cool, we can upgrade these other areas within the team. And if necessary, and we do need to, once we've got everything out sorted, sort the goalkeeper out, we can do that. But
Yeah.
it's not an essential thing. Arsenal, from a defensive point of view, look tasty.
Well, they're the best team defensively in the league.
100%. 100%. I think Declan Rice ties it all together. 100%. I think that if he's not there in the middle, I feel like the boys, Gabriel and Saliba, will have to do more work. And then obviously then you'll know how comfortable they are within the system. But at the moment, because they've got a mobile DM who is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, bro. And always covering.
Yeah.
It just works. It absolutely works. And I respect it, man. You know me anyway. I love a great defence more than I love a great attack.
True.
That's my preference.
Yeah. And shout out Kai Havertz as well, man.
Listen, yeah, everyone was calling him a flop and that, and I understand Arsenal fans were criticising him, whatever. But he was, for me, always Chelsea's best player.
Yeah.
Or biggest threat. He was a starlet, man. That was a wonder kid in Germany that had a bunch of really good quality players.
Yeah.
So the boy had talent. He had absolute talent. Is talented. He's not a 30 goal a season player.
Nah.
You can't judge him on that.
Nah, no chance.
That's not what he is. He's a link up man.
Yeah.
He's a link up man. Almost. And again, I'm not saying he's like what Zidane was for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Like, he's physical, he's big, he's got a great touch, gets into dangerous areas. But I would probably say, if I was to look on my phone and look at his goal scoring stats, I would imagine he's probably got a better return than Zidane.
Yeah, probably. Zidane was never a statsman.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, that's how I look at him. He's a key player, but actually someone who can get into dangerous positions. The issue is you've got to then put someone else in front of him. Because he was used as the false number 9, wasn't he, at Chelsea?
Yeah,
which was not his position. He's an attacking midfielder. He just needs it. He's like a Dele Alli.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
He's like a Dele Alli. You know what I mean? He's a man that he just needs to have freedom, and he will find the pockets of space and he will do damage. You know what I'm saying? But you need someone who's actually going to be. You need a Harry Kane.
Yeah. Or
someone who's actually going to be an attacker and give the defender something to think about. So he's done really well. He's done what he's.
Surprised me.
Yeah, he's done well. I think he surprised me in the sense of, I was thinking, boy, you're going to struggle, bro, because they want you to be something that you're not. And I was thinking, why didn't I spend the money on him and not get a proper striker? But actually, he's done what he did at Chelsea. And he's delivered in the times when it matters and shown quality in the times when it mattered. And Homeboy's been playing centre midfield, he's been doing all sorts.
Yeah, all over the pitch.
He's been doing all sorts. So hopefully when his position matures and I really understand how best to utilise him, he'll kick on even more.
Yeah, and he's getting better each game he's playing now.
Because sometimes it's a bit like McAllister. When McAllister first came to Liverpool, he was playing at the 6. He looked a nightmare at number 6. Thinking, why am I playing him at the 6? And then afterwards, maybe 4 or 5 months, it was like, all right, he doesn't look so bad now. He's got used to the position. He's become more comfortable with the role. It's not his best role, not his favourite role, but he understands now what he needs to do, so you'll get a little bit more output out of him. And so it's the same thing for Havertz. Like I think they're better off playing to his strengths. He should really be a player that plays towards a system.
No,
because I think you're wasting
100%
a massive talent.
Genetically,
I think he's better than Odegaard, bro. And I know that sounds outlandish. But I think he's actually better than Odegaard. No, I'm not saying more important. I think he's a better player. I think he's got more in his arsenal. I think he's got just as good an eye. I think he'll get more goals than Odegaard. I'm not saying that I'd have him over Odegaard.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he could be your best player in the team if you play to his strengths.
No, I can agree with that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's actually.
I wouldn't say currently he's better than him.
No. Odegaard's playing in his position.
Yeah.
And he's playing his football.
Yeah.
So he's a better player for Arsenal.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you used to take the two players and their ability, Havertz is actually a better.
Yeah, because when you look at him genetically,
he's got everything. He's tall. He's got a bit of legs. You know what I mean? He's good in
strong.
the air. He's strong. He's got an eye for goal, and he's got an eye for a pass. You know what I mean? Like he's really good. And I remember like watching him for Germany, thinking, oh, they love this brother.
And he's not our typical profile of player.
Nah, and that's when you know he's got to adjust.
Yeah.
To how the culture of football in your team, and I just
he's almost similar to Giroud.
yeah. But he's not a striker.
No.
This is what I'm saying to you. Like
Giroud was like a better finish, like a way better finisher.
Yeah, because he was an actual striker.
Yeah.
And that's why I say the comparisons are more. It's a hard one because imagine would Dele Alli ever have been good if he was told to play striker?
Nah. Well, I don't know.
Or on the wings. Do you know what I mean? Like, would Bellingham work as a striker? Or does Bellingham work as a man that's allowed to float and connect?
I think it works better when he can do it once.
That's what I'm saying. And Havertz is that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Bellingham, we talk about Bellingham being one of the best in the world, I'm saying Havertz has that ability and had that ability. Don't forget, Havertz was a wonderkid at 18.
Yeah.
Didn't Chelsea pay 70 mil for him at 18 or something, 19?
Big money for him.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is not a scrub. This is a kid that the German people said he was going to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
He is that good.
True.
You've got that in your... But it's whether you decide to say, oh, we believe we're going to be the next big thing, so we're going to build something around your skill set and a system around your skill set.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And you might be surprised with what... He could easily get high double figures.
Yeah.
Every season, which is scary. But then it's just make sure that other pieces, and we talked about that, like you got to make sure that other pieces work. Like he would be amazing playing behind Isak.
Oh,
because Isak's not selfish.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So there'll be opportunity for him to actually still get his foot on the game, but then you got to make sure that the other elements, because at the moment you'd be talking about playing with a 2.
Yeah.
In midfield, so you need a pivot.
Mm.
So you're going to need someone with strong. Jorginho won't cut it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? And obviously, like, you got Declan Rice, you'd have Odegaard, you'd have Havertz, and then you'd have your striker Isak if you were to buy him, and then your 2 wide men.
Mm.
Which is tricky because then it's like Odegaard is not used to having to put in that kind of work. He's going to have to take on more defensive responsibility if you keep your same defensive structure.
Yeah.
It's a toughie.
True, man.
But it's again, it's about the benefits.
True. It'd be interesting to see if he gets replaced kind of in the summer.
Which one?
Havertz, if they look to sort of upgrade on him again.
Because
as well as he's done, there's still room for improvement in what he's doing. I mean, he's keeping Jesus out of the team, which is saying something. But it'll be interesting to see whether next season he's a bit part player, like a squad rotation player, or Mikel sticks with him and says, look, you've done well this last season for me. I'm going to put my trust in you. Just go out there and do your thing. We're not going to buy another striker. This is your job.
Oh, yeah. I think it'd be really interesting. Again, I've always said to you, like, Arsenal almost don't want to sabotage their great defensive structure.
Yeah.
And actually, one player can totally change the outlook of your defensive setup. Because at the moment, you play with what? You play Odegaard as your creative midfielder.
Yeah.
Does a lot of work, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Does a lot of running. And you got Declan Rice and like a Jorginho.
Yeah.
They're holding it down.
Yeah, true. Even the strikers, really, Saka, Martinelli,
Still,
Jesus, still have to come. They're the first line.
Running around. They're the first line of defence.
Yeah, they're the first line of defence.
So then imagine now, where there's not much room really for anybody else. Because if you take a Jorginho out, Odegaard can't do Jorginho's job.
Nah.
I mean Odegaard, that's just...
Nah.
That's not going to happen. Declan can't be left on his own.
No.
To do, that's a lot of pressure.
A lot of work.
And everyone else is bombing on. That's when you got to be Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Real Madrid did that with Casemiro, so he was on his own and everyone else was just attacking, which is cool, but then you've got to have that elite attacking talent that's going to get 4 or 5 goals.
Yeah.
Whereas if you look at it now, we're going to talk about this, innit? We're going to talk about Real Madrid.
Yeah.
In a minute. But if you look at Real Madrid now, they've got elite attackers, but they're dogged in defence, bro.
Yeah.
And they've been amazing for the last few years.
And it's not being talked about, really.
It's not being talked about, bro. But their defensive setup has become really, obviously under Ancelotti in particular, has become really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good, bro. And that's with Alaba out. But Rudiger's made it solid.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Rudiger's a dog. Militao is capable, athletic. Then who do they have? Like left back, they have Mendy.
Got that Vasquez.
Vasquez is a winger. I think they got what's his name, Nacho, who comes in and just plays wherever. Carvajal, it's just a solid right back. He can defend, and then in the midfield they've got Chumani, who was an attacking midfielder, but he's been told, nah, brother, hold it down, lock up the defence. You got Camavinga that will sometimes come in, Toni Kroos that will sometimes come in. So they've always a good solid base in midfield, and then obviously you'll have Bellingham, Modric, who are you more attacking. But again, even Modric is putting in. He's like Odegaard is a bit like Modric.
Oh yeah, very similar.
Legs, so he's putting in work. His defensive work is not necessarily tackles, but it's just covering space, retaining the ball, using the ball intelligently. Like that's what you know what I'm saying. That's what you have. Declan Rice and Tremaine. You probably in the Premiership take Declan Rice because I don't think Tremaine is as mobile or will get about as much. So if you compare the two, you're in a great situation.
100%, man.
They've got more traditional fullbacks. You basically got 4 centre backs.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They've got, but their overall structure is good and they're young and athletic. And with you guys, I think you're just rugged and raw. And obviously got Timber to come back as well.
Timber.
That's mad. And he's good, and I think he'll work on the left, probably at left back actually.
Yeah, because we need someone for there.
He'll be amazing at left back because he's technically really gifted. Can play anywhere across the line. He'll be great at left back.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about Madrid. I mean, they've won the league. Shout out to them.
Oh wait, is Mbappe goes next year?
Yeah, Mbappe is going next
year. So they'll have Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo. As well as whatever other forward cast that they have. Then they're going to have Camavinga, Bellingham, Chumani. I think Kroos is going to... I think he's about to retire. Yeah. But Valverde's... Let's get it... Listen. You know some players find themselves in a situation that at any other time they'd be the star. But... they just come at the wrong time and they just end up being a good player amongst a bunch of really excellent players. Like Benzema. Valverde is their Benzema. Yeah. Their current Benzema. He is ridiculous. Bro. And if he was at any other team, I think he'd be a problem.
He'd be the star.
Yeah. He's ridiculous. And we always overlook him. So to think that they have him with all them other young little ninjas. And they've just bought Endrick, bro.
Oh, yeah, they got him too. Endrick Lamar,
bro. They've got Endrick Lamar. They've got Bellingham, who's just had a great season and looks to be getting better and better and better. Real Madrid are a problem. These are the young Galacticos, bro. This is what Chelsea tried to buy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Chelsea have been trying to get all this young talent.
They got Wish.com.
Yeah, they've got the real deal.
Yeah. No pun intended.
They've actually got the real deal. I swear, I think they're looking for Alphonso Davies.
Oh, I heard that too.
At left back, bruh. And if they want him, they will get him.
I think they can get him for free.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's where we're at right now. They're gonna have Alphonso Davies and Rudiger and Militao and.
I mean, it never fully works out like how.
Sometimes we think, yeah, that's true.
People pick up injuries.
Yeah, and sometimes it's
just don't perform.
New culture and new. I hear that 100%.
But I think
if
most of those players.
I suppose this is why it's the coach in it. It's like, and again, that's why going back to Arsenal, Arteta's getting what he needs to get from his players, and Ancelotti has to be acknowledged for his greatness because he's getting what he needs to get.
Yeah.
From these players, like it's nuts.
He's just doing his job, man, as Roy Keane would say.
Yeah.
He's doing his job.
That's what he's paid to do. and he's doing it really, really well. They've done really well. Barcelona don't look like they're close.
Xavi's quitting at the end of the season.
Nah, bro, he turned it around. I'm telling you, he's turned it around. Xavi decided he's gonna stay on.
He's gonna stay.
I'm telling you, bro. I was shocked. I was thinking, nah, surely not. I thought I was reading like something, like incorrect.
Surely once you quit that job though, you can't be like, I'm not leaving.
I mean, yeah, I agree. But it looks like maybe
he's a legend though, isn't
he? One is a legend, and I think he just wasn't quite happy with things, and so he decided to leave as opposed to being pushed out.
Fired.
Yeah, so maybe like they were looking at options, but then decided actually the options ain't that good, and just begged him to stay, and so he just said, you know what? Look, he's talking about negotiating for players.
No, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
man,
okay.
he's going nowhere, man. But I can see Xavi the only
too.
one to lead the club despite poor form. Yeah, man, he's doing his thing. So we'll see what they come up with. But at the moment, Real Madrid just look ready, and they're young. They're not going anywhere. Obviously, we were like, what they're going to look like when Modric goes.
Yeah.
But they've got enough young quality players in there. They should hopefully keep pace. It'll be interesting to see how the dynamics of the dressing room will change, because great professionals like Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos has been there for God knows how long, 10 years?
Yeah.
Like, that's a long time, man, and won everything, and you don't hear no scandals or any issues with him as a player, so he's obviously been really good for the club.
No Diddy movements.
No Diddy movements.
No Drake movements.
None of that. No Kelly movements, no Cal, none of that. No Epstein, no you know what I'm saying?
Movements.
Yeah, bro, no Ireland. Listen, these boys have been holding it down. And so obviously once they go now, it's going to be interesting. And obviously when Kylian Mbappe goes there.
Ooh. But I think he might be there, Bill Cosby.
It'll be interesting to see. Obviously, normally...
At least they're Eddie Murphy.
I don't know, bro. Like, normally, like, we thought Bale might not work. It worked. We weren't too sure about Cristiano Ronaldo. It worked, man. Like, we weren't too sure about Vinicius. It has worked.
That's true.
Rodrigo has worked. They've not depended on him as much, but he's come big in big moments. So Bellingham worked. You know what I'm saying? Like Tchouameni has worked. Camavinga will work.
Mm-hmm.
They're hitting at the moment. Their signings, their big signings,
are paying off.
Absolutely hitting. So if the trajectory is the same, Mbappe, with everything that's now going on.